Navy, Lima, or Pinto? Because cornbread goes good with all of them. Or butter. Fifth. You hear the little ding, 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 ding. I'm keeping an eye on an auction. I got about 8 more minutes. That was the same one that was supposed to go off this morning at 8 o'clock and didn't. Then again, I really don't know because wasn't supposed to start till 7, and I turned this thing on at 7 o'clock, and I was already outbid on the first thing I bid on, and that was lot number 2. So, and it was in its countdown to go to buy. Oh yeah, all them people they arrested. Yeah, yeah. According to this, I have 12 minutes and 27 seconds. But who's counting? Evening, Dan. I bid on a lift chair. Got beat out on that. I bid on a Dutch oven. Got beat out on that. Wisconsin Greg. Some fine looking tomatoes you picked today. Yeah, I lift it. There you go. Yeah. Oh, I bet on one more thing. That was that electric scooter. Oh. No, this lift chair was an old person had it or whatever, but they're in a home now, I guess, or they passed away. Listen to the estate sale for it. Oh, the Dutch oven, yeah. That was a cast iron Dutch oven with a dome lid and then an inverted lid. So it could, you could either put the coals on it and use it as a, a regular Dutch oven and have the legs underneath it, or you could hang it over a fire. Had the stew lid and the Dutch lid. I had a bunch of granite roasting pans and stuff too, but I really don't need any more of that stuff. 9 minutes, 21 seconds. Yeah. Well, um, who was it? Johnson put somebody put a bowling alley in, or Nixon did, or I don't know. The damn thing keeps dying on me. Eight minutes, 4 seconds. I do. Arriba. And Speedy Gonzalez. Bob Willis to pay. There you go. Because he's still the king, I know. I think she said it. The hell happened there? Yeah. No. I got a bit on that. Oh, he was on Brett Bear? Did they have to back the camera clear up to the door so they could, all the way to the back wall so they could get him all in one shot? We're close. You're lying like hell? Oh, yeah, I bet he was. Well, he is a politician. You know. Kathy made hamburger gravy over boiled potatoes tonight with on fresh cut onion. Pretty fantastic meal. Hmm. Got 4 minutes and 28 seconds. I should have had my other phone out here. I'll get that. I'll be right back. That way I can keep an eye on both of them at the same time. Oh. Hmm.
A little song.
There we go. There. Now I can see myself. I said, self. Ah. We got 2 minutes. I don't know. There's a book on farm all tractors. Ouch. That um that scooter is like a $3,000 scooter, new. So be nice if I could get it cheap. I'm into it right now for 60. I'm watching. It's intense. Got 57 seconds. I hate that when somebody just bids a dollar more than you, then you got to start this all over again. Killing me. Nickel and diamond me to death. They are. 66. Now, they outbid me this time. They can have it. Tired of playing the games. So, what are you guys doing? Oh, we got an ad. We're making money. There we go. I know I'm not paying too much attention to you guys right now. Pissing me off. I have to find this guy and, strangle him. Yeah, he can have it. I'm done. That scooter. I got the $68, and this guy just every time I put a bid in, he puts another bid of, waits till the last second and throws another dollar bid on it. I'm tired of doing that. Huh?
Consumer.
Oh. Yeah, one more time, yeah. Throw 10 on it. I don't think I can anymore. It might be over with by now, that one. Yep, it's too late. You already got it. Or her or whoever. Well, I guess they can have it, can't they? Yeah. Oh well. Win some, lose some. You're welcome. Red licorice. Hello? Obviously, they don't realize it's late at night. All right. No. Last week I got a phone call stating I owed $200 on a medical bill. And I said, no, I don't. I'll check. 2 days later, the same woman calls me and said, I owe $76 on a medical bill. I said, what is it? You guys, you said the other day I owed you 200. Now I only owe you 76. I said, I'll check. But if I owe them, I'm paying them direct. I ain't paying you. If you think I'm giving you my credit card number, you're wrong, lady. No. That you didn't bid? Wow. You should have bid on it. It was a nice one. I should have kept going because, like I said, it was a $2,500 or $3,000 scooter. So. It was actually better than the one I had because this had turn signals, mirrors, and brake lights and everything on it. Huh. Yeah, there you go. Well, first of all, when the person calls you and they can't speak hardly any English, do you really want to give them your social security number or your credit card number? No. Hey, Johnny Shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Hi, Tammy. I wouldn't give my social security or my credit card number to anybody on the phone. No. I don't buy nothing online with my credit cards or my use my checking account. I use a PayPal. No. I do mine PayPal. That way, if you don't get what you buy, you talk to PayPal and they'll get the money back. I've already had to do that like 5 different times. You would think all these people that advertise, these companies that advertise on Facebook would be checked out by Facebook itself. I mean, they had no problem with fact checking everybody, but they don't fact check the advertisers. What, for your insurance? That is a fact, Jack. Well, I'm going to look into getting rid of priority and getting, hopefully, see if I can get Blue Cross Blue Shield. Because there's a difference in that insurance. Even Junkyard's brother-in-law has Blue Cross Blue Shield. He knows. Keep it. Keep the Blue Cross Blue Shield. Yeah. So instead of running down to Delta tomorrow, I got to run to Strikers. So better than Obamacare. That's right. You can get carpal tunnel blisters with Obamacare. Jardian? Yeah. Jardian or Guardian? Guardian is G-A-U-R-D-I-A-N. That's okay if you don't spell it right there, Dale. We know. We know. I mean, what can we expect? How are you doing, Tenny? Yeah, right down the corner. I'm glad you're doing good. Have you been taking care of cornbread? Well, I guess I'm as good as it can be expected. I got this spiffy new haircut. hmm I'm aerodynamic now. Yeah. The cat won't leave me alone. She wants to get her 15, 18 hours of snuggle time a day with me anymore. If I'm not in my chair watching TV, 90% of the time she's out here trying to get on my chest to lay down. She was out here just before I started the live stream, and I said, no, I will when I get done. And she just looked at me like, you're hurting my feelings. Huh. Well, I'd like to use my VA if I could ever get my DD214 from them. The last letter I got stated they were looking in St. John's or something like that for it, and they would let me know. Well, thanks, Greg. Feels a lot better. The hell is that? Oh, shit, felt like somebody was knocking on the side of the house. The American Legion? Might have to try that. That side. Right now, as it is, you got to have a state ID. You got to take a picture of it. You got to send it to them via email. Then they got to confirm it before they'll even talk to you on anything. Then you can ask them about your DD214. And then you got to type, you got to write that all in, fill out the forms for that, and then, digitally email it back to them. And then they tell you it could be 30 days before you get any notification from us. But you know damn well it's going to take you 30 days to get the notification. Well, I don't think they do that here. Well, you probably, because you was a state employee at the prison, that's probably why. Maybe not. I don't know. But I would think that'd probably be the reason why you were in the court system with it. Probably going to use that Ann Arbor, or Ipsy, or wherever the hell that is anymore. I can't remember. I think it's in Ypsilanti. Just go file it. They just want the money. Yeah, that's all of them do. Come on, pumpkin, get up here. Come on. Teddy wants to see you. Come on, get up. Come on, come on. You coming? Get up here. Come on. There you go. Put that down. Yeah. Yeah. Last time I was there, it was at the old VA hospital or whatever. And then they rebuilt the VA hospital. It looks nice now. You're a pretty girl. Yeah. This is how she spends her majority of the day. If I'll sit down and hold her, she'll sit here all day long. You say hi, Kenny? Yeah. Um. Well, I'm trying to remember. I think it's out that when I seen it, I was traveling down some back road, and you can see it from this back road. I can't remember what main road it's on, but never restarted it. Yeah. Well, I have to go down there. My phone. Yeah, the road is Getty's. There you go. Yeah. Um, did you see that Polk County sheriff down there in Florida? Got himself a real winner this time. Guy come in, was taking the lie detector test so he could become, he wanted to become a sheriff. So he had to take a lie detector test. Well, they run a background check on him like they do everybody else to check for warrants. This guy had a warrant for failure to appear for a traffic citation. So he come here getting a lie detector, and he left here in handcuffs. Huh. Are you tired again? You just got done taking a 3-hour nappy. As much as you sleep, Cat, you got to live to be 200 because you ain't got your heart isn't racing for any reason. I mean, it ain't like you're exercising and wearing yourself out. Gets me is when she needs my attention in the middle of the night, she'll get right up in my face and she'll put her cold nose on mine. And that'll open my eyes and she'll look right at me. She'll turn around and run away. And if I don't get back, if I don't get up, start setting up to get up, she'll run back and jump back on top of me and then do the same thing. I think what she wants me to do is come out here and see what's outside. It's usually a cat looking through this window over here, this patio window. And she doesn't like it. So anybody got any plans for this weekend? I just got to run down to Stryker tomorrow and pick that engine up that I won. So it's going to take about an hour to get down there. It's 45 miles. I was kind of hoping to win that mobility scooter down in Delta because then I could kill two birds with one stone. I'd be down there in 15 minutes, 15 miles away from there. So your grandson's coming for the weekend. Well, we're having Naya and Kyler come over Saturday night, and they have right now they got some other kids that are living there with them. And one of the other kids is coming over because he loves his Nana Kathy. Yeah. His name's Braxton. He's 3 or 4 years old. And he loves his Nana Kathy. That's right. They might find a hopper. So Braxton wants to come over too and spend the night. And so he's coming over. And he was on the phone today. He said, "I come over to see you today." She said, "Not today." "Oh, why? You don't want me?" "Yeah, but I want you today." "Oh. No." Yeah, I know. With a gambling investigation? Well, who they blame their own selves. You shouldn't be so damn crooked, and that's against the law. They had to find every one of them they can get their hands on and put them in jail. And just think how many people they robbed that put honest bets on there and they threw the games. Yeah. They're worse than those 8 baseball players back in the 30s that threw the World Series or whatever. I can't remember what it was, but I know they threw a few baseball games or whatever. And then Pete Rose, he was betting on games, and there weren't even his games he was betting on, but he got stroked. These guys were betting on the games that they were playing in and then throwing them. wonder if LeBron James is going to get arrested. That would be funny. They probably were taking payoffs there, Cornbread. You know how they are. Now my feet are really killing me. You're right. It is a start. Well, yeah. Oh. Well, my new hip is feeling like it's popping out of place. They probably should. Makes you wonder about the football teams too. I bet they've been doing it too. They just haven't been caught yet. Did you see where they suspended those referees the other day for the, what was it, Detroit Lions and Kansas City Chief game or whatever? Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't do it. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Put her old ass right in prison. Put Barry and Big Mike in prison? Yeah. Yeah. Well, when she tore up the State of the Union address when Trump was president the first time, that was actually supposed to be an act of treason right there. Somebody said this, I was reading it here on one of the Facebook pages. They said it's Mike Johnson's fault in the House of Representatives because he will not call them back into session. And I said, well, why does Mike Johnson in the House of Representatives have to be in session? The Senate is the reason why the government is shut down, because the Senate has not, hasn't passed the resolution, that bill. The House already voted on it and passed it, so they don't need to be in session until the Senate passes it. So some people just don't know how government works, evidently. Neither do I, because they don't work. I have not I've not noticed anything with a shutdown going on that I could live without. So, hmm. Yeah, then get back pay. You're right. Well, I think that see, the politicians voted for themselves to make sure they got paid in the time. If they had money coming in during the time of shutdowns, government shutdowns, which I think is a bunch of bull. I think they're the first ones that had to not have a paycheck because they're not working. If they're not working, why are we paying you? You need to get that Anthony Hudson. You need to get him elected here in Michigan as the new governor. He makes a lot more sense than the governor we got right now. Oh, Stretch and Gretchen. She went back to bartending. Yeah, but she wasn't good at that either. She actually worked. Excuse me. She actually worked in a hot dog restaurant, and she couldn't even do that. They fired her because she couldn't take an order. Honestly, they did. Um, let's see. Nah, well, it says she never worked at Hot Dog on the Stick, but they said anybody named Alexandria Ocasio Cortez never worked on Hot Dog. That's because that probably isn't the name she used back then. That's what I'd do is I'd put in for unemployment. This morning, after I got off the live stream, had like 7 or 8 of those little purple potatoes that she made the other night. So I sliced them all up, put them in a pan with some non-stick spray and started frying them. Cut up some sausage links through in there. Got those all browned up, and then I threw in some scrambled eggs, fried it up, and that was breakfast. Oh, and I had some onion in it too, I think. Yeah, I think I did. No, I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah. And then that's what I had for breakfast. It was a pretty good breakfast. I got enough for tomorrow morning for breakfast. I'm all set. Did you get any more of that pudding there, Junkyard? Yeah, my hips are really hurting for some reason. Probably shouldn't be doing all that dancing, that I've been doing. You're finishing it up right now? Well, I ain't going to waste then. Kathy bought me some raspberry yogurt. I think I'll have one of them tonight. Yogurt. Big glass of milk. There you go. I love milk, but I can't drink a lot of it anymore. I can have 2 or 3 ounces and about it, and then my stomach starts to hurt. So. I'm telling you, for some reason, my hip is really starting to hurt. It's like it's slipping out of joint or something. I don't know. Anyways, that's about all I know of anymore. I will be on Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, if you're so inclined to join me. Kathy's probably going to have fun with that little guy Saturday because he absolutely adores Kathy. Yeah, I think it's because, when he comes here, you want a popsicle? Can I have a popsicle? Yeah, she gives him a popsicle. He loves it. All right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here, but you all have a great night. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Stay safe. Stay warm, but stay cool if you have to. And enjoy the weekend. Take care, everybody.